Well, well, we are now approaching the home stretch. We may be on the home stretch of summer tour here, night number one at Bethel. And as you see there, the first tube opener, we were off to the races, and there were not a whole lot of points where they took pit stops. Maybe Bug, shine a light. I guess you had to calm down a little bit. That was certainly my chance to go refill the drink without hitting pause. But let's go back here to the first tube opener. Not a great mix for Mike there. Now, he got going in No Man in No Man's Land. It got much better quickly right there. And then No Man in No Man's Land. And first tube, what a way to start. Kind of like the trend that's been this summer, taking songs that you might normally get to close a set, an encore late in the second set. And just by simply placing them up there, I will say I get more enjoyment out of them. That's for sure. And, not that they're a whole lot different. Trey did do the thing. I wasn't sure if he would do it at the Open. He sure did. That launched him into a fun night, I'll say. So then the No Man in No Man's Land, we're getting some Mike here early. And then it's like, that song, it just does deliver. And the tempo never really went beyond medium. So this wasn't anything spectacular. Then we get Cavern, keeping things going. My friend, now I guess officially a song that they're just going to jam every time. I don't understand it. They've had their whole career to do it. Now here we are. My friend. I don't know if I'm ready to stamp it a certified jam vehicle yet or not, but it was a lot of Trey and Fishman in this jam. If Mike got a chance here, it seemed like, oh, this might be a Mike night here. Well, actually, very early on, it seemed like no Mike at all. Is Mike even in the band? And then No Man and No Man. Wasn't not Mike's fault. Then No Man in No Man's Land, like I said, he's back involved. But then a lot of Trey and Fishman here on my friend. And then we get Bug. Like I said, the one point we're going to cool down here for Bug. And then we got a Beatles tease in Bug. You see, we got Bug, Beatles, you see. And lots of teasing throughout from Trey tonight. And at one point it was like... not Mary Had a Little Lamb. Just some like kids song or something. Yankee Doodle. At one point we got a Yankee Doodle over here in like Piper or Chalk Dust or something. So then Julia, the first we nearly completed the Mount Chompmore, if you will. Julius 0 more. What if Simon? Now, there was no room for Santos. They had just played it. If there was ever going to be spontaneous chomper combustion, it perhaps was going to be after that more. Their third one of the night. I don't know. And I will say, it was tough not to notice on the webcast that the people on the rail tonight very chilled. Not that they weren't enjoying themselves. There were smiles. There was dancing at appropriate times, but a whole lot of motionless hands on hips. Perhaps that was fueling the song choice and what was going on. I don't know. Look at this, an early first set, not early, but a early show, a first set 2001, a very pleasant surprise coming after this Julius and Bug. A little bit, if there was, a very good first set. If there was any downer, it was the back-to-back Bug Julius. But that's just me. People like those songs. Taste, songs that people like. I like Taste a lot, late in the set. I thought it could have ended the set. Could have maybe given it a little more, put a little more ass into Taste. Again, not that it was bad, but then they Trey was like, he wants to go character zero. He is, in fact, a lead guitar player, so, let's not forget. So that ended a rather good first set. I can't believe a set that included first two, Bug, Zero, Julius, and I liked it. I don't know what was in the air tonight here. I guess No Man in No Man's Land. My friend, I suppose, won the set. That was, not anything spectacular, though, but good. All right, so that's not what we need. The first set, come on. You're not looking for, if you get something spectacular in the first set, it's a major bonus. Then we get over here to Wedge. Kind of just felt like a token Wedge. We're not giving you YouTube moochers, you ain't getting much, all right? You got first tube, that's a lot. Kind of guy that likes YouTube or likes first tube probably, and there is some connection there. I'm sure there's some joke about the first song of the night being on YouTube and it being first tube. All right, so then we get over here to Wedge, a little bit of a no deal Wedge, but then Tweezer was a bit of a deal. Early on, it took Trey a while. Like early in the jam, it felt like, oh, okay, maybe Trey's not going to find his way. Paige was like, all right, finally my chance. Mike joins him. Sort of, not the funkiness that we got in 2001, but sounded nice there. And then finally Trey comes along. Once he found his way, he kind of took over the jam. And then it starts to, certainly the tempo went beyond No Man in No Man's Land, but not what we would end up reaching in Pillow Jets. And the Tweezer Jam went on. It continued to build and get better and better. And at certain point, you know what, when it wasn't just all Trey, it was all of them at a certain point. Got us a nice Phish moment there. And then Pillow Jets, while it was a little bit of, you know, very inconsistent up and down and up and down. Either one night I like it, one night I don't. Tonight I would say it was on the like it side of things. And boy, the tempo really picked up by this point. If it had, if we were on medium here, you know, we were near high for them at this point on Pillow Jets. Then we go back into Tweezer, not quite really. I mean, just kind of almost teasing Tweezer. Then that just kind of leads back into a little bit more jamming, into a Piper, which you see the song that was badly botched on the whiteboard tonight. And Piper, similar to last time, maybe not, you know, not as preferred by me when it comes to re-listening now. But this Piper did, and boy, you know, tell you if you're into slow build Pipers, good luck. This one gets into the Piper Jam quickly, and then it starts to accelerate, but then it takes a turn a little bit, similar to the last one. Not exactly how it sounded, but that format there, I suppose, or the formula there on it. And we get another little touch of Tweezer, but again, this was a Tweezer fest. It was very, very light, you know. And then we get Shine a Light, I guess, over here with Bug. Once again, a chance to go refill your drinks. Then go to the bathroom, and then chalk dust. You know, it was part chalk dust, part chalk dust. Didn't reach the heights of all of this, but here we're late in the set. But it wasn't too bad, you know. Page, again, having his moments, again, and then a lot of Trey, and then it would Trey. Then look at this, starting out with the, not quite an instrumental, well, definitely not an instrumental. I was going to say starting with an instrumental and then getting into this. We got Fishman in the spotlight at one point. I enjoyed seeing that. And then it got a Jibboo, but they couldn't just end with that got a Jibboo, you know. And it was a nice, smooth got a Jibboo, like I enjoy. So we got a wave sound check, you know. All right, maybe a nice wave, nice smooth waves coming. But I like the got a Jibboo jamming. I like that there in the Encore with that, from this to that. But then just like over here, you know, Rockstar had to give us one more. In this case, it was the song More. Boy, if there was only a Santos. The Mount Chomp More of Phish songs. More, Santos, Zero, Julius. All in one show, but somehow it was good. I don't understand. I can't help but think it had to do with the, you know, the lead balloons there in the front. I don't know. Like I said, it appeared they were enjoying themselves, but just in a different manner, you know. We're used to some near psychopath behavior in bikinis down there, which I'm not against either. You know, whatever's going on down there is fine. I'll take a look on the webcast, certainly. Oh, okay. Tonight, different. A lot of chomper activity is what it led to. Any reports of spontaneous chomper combustion from you guys there on the ground? I'm not hearing anything. You know, I was checking social media, .net, whatnot. Hope all is well. All right, guys, boom, we're out of here. We got 2 more to go, and then on to the festival. Woo-hoo-hoo, things are starting to heat up. We'll see you. Boom. Love you guys. Hey, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you made it this far. What are you doing? What are you waiting on?